join us as our special guest for day 27. So we're just going to hang tight while Kelly joins us, and then we're going to get right into it. So Kelly, if you're here, let us know and we'll pull you into the call. There you go. Hello. That was the easiest live ever.
Yay! I like being easy.
Yeah. How are you?
Good, you?
Good. Now that you're here, I'm even better than good. I would like to start by asking a little bit about you. So can you share a little bit about yourself, please?
Okay. I am a mother of two boys that are all grown up. I am a photographer. I got my first camera. I was 13 from my dad. So he was always my photography influence all my life. And then I had my kids. My youngest son has autism, so he was a full-time 24/7 job for 15 years. And then so after he went into care and my oldest son moved out, I kind of got to take my time and be who I wanted to be and figure out who I was again. And I went and started photography. So in that journey, by meeting, I used to do a bunch of markets and that kind of thing. So by meeting different artists and that kind of thing, I found that there seemed to be a need for as just, I guess, just something to take away from their stresses and something to they seem to the one answer I got when I asked how people's businesses were going and that they're like, yeah, it's great, and there's always, I'm spending so much time doing marketing, so much time doing social media, so much time, I don't get to spend that much time in the studio as much time as I want to. I'm like, so I heard that a lot, like from quite a few different artists, and I just kind of kept walking away going, there's something that's kind of needed there. And then it kind of stuck with me. It stuck with me for years. Well, not years, but quite a while. And so I decided to do something. And then in 2020 is when I decided to do it. And we all know what happened then. Boom, boom, boom. I even had a place like sourced out and everything for a little gallery and that. But then, then COVID hit the fan, and so the rest is history. So I put it all online. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of years. Yeah.
So what's your website called?
The arthivecollective.com.
Beautiful. And you essentially promote artists' work on there. Am I right?
Yeah. Okay. It's Canadian artists primarily. That's all it is right now. It's a lot in the lower mainland of BC, Canada, like Fraser Valley, Vancouver area. But I do have some in Ontario. I have a couple in Ontario, one in Quebec. So it is right across the country. So
beautiful. And do you support American artists too to reach out to you?
I haven't yet, but I'm not opposed to. Of course, yeah, I totally would do that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Thank you for giving us insight on who you are. Awesome. Okay, so day 27 question, because you and I both took the leadership graduating class.
Yeah.
And the question to you is, how has your relationship with money changed since leadership transformation?
Well, honestly, even just getting into leadership training was a big transformation for me. Even just investing in myself, that's not a typical thing for me at all. And that was a bit of a, okay, let's do this. So I did. I jumped in and I did that. But yeah, I mean, it's not even, I wouldn't even call it the money transfer. It's all been transformation. The whole thing has been transformational. Just believing in myself. It all I mean, it's all expansive, right? It covers all aspects of my being and who I am now. And so, but yeah, I mean, investing in myself is definitely something I do more of, for sure, 100%. And I mean, one of my goals for 2023 is to hire a virtual assistant or someone to help me move forward with my business further, because I think through transformation, I was able to take my belief system, who I thought I was, and make it who I really am. Those limiting beliefs definitely came shining through, and how I showed up came shining through. It was like, yeah, that's not really who I am, and that's not really who I want to live my life. So um, let's move on from that and become who I'm really meant to be. And who I really am meant to be is something far greater and far more powerful than I ever gave myself credit for. So
beautiful. Yeah, the reason why I ask about money per se and relationship with money is because of what you said, the limiting belief, worthiness or unworthiness that I often I experienced myself before transformation, and have experienced it through other people as well, where they have like almost like unworthiness around money until they
okay.
go through transformation. And
Yeah.
so I like how you touched base on investing on yourself. So you took a leap of faith and you decided to invest on yourself and take transformation. So that's taking a leap for yourself and a stand for
Mm-hmm.
yourself. And on top of that, like you said, it's not only the restriction or limiting belief that's removed about or surrounding money, but it's just you as a human being, as a concept moving forward. You know you're worthy of everything, and you're really going to focus on giving yourself
Mm-hmm.
what you want, and to move forward, to not be that stagnant spot you used to be, so you can move forward to where you know you're deserving of being.
Yeah, and definitely money is a big part of it. Like, am I even worth making what I? And I think that's actually a big thing for artists as well, because I think, well, especially in my generation, and probably even further, but you're told that art is nice, this cute little hobby you got, but go get a real job. That was a big thing in my life. My mom was always like, yeah, that's nice, you're like whatever, but go get a real job and get, like something serious. It's like, well, yeah. So I don't, and that's actually part of my summit too. I talked to a few different health experts or self-help people, and yeah, that seemed to be a big one that comes up for a lot of artists. Is just our limiting beliefs and that what we do is not real per se. Not it even hurts me just to say out those words. Like it's just because it's not true. I mean, as artists, we put a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of effort and education and money goes into that. So, I mean, art is everywhere. Art runs our world. Art, advertising, you see art everywhere you turn, right? So it's a very important part of our life, whether we realize it or not.
Yeah,
So,
and it's really the heartbeat of our emotion, the
mm,
center of what moves us. And like you said, advertising, that's what really sells the emotion behind the art. So that's incredible. Yeah.
100
I
times. Sorry, I didn't mean
no,
to cut you off.
you didn't. Go ahead.
I was going to say, how many times have you stood in front of a piece of art, maybe and not felt the best, and then like just got motivated, or just felt inspired, just felt like your life, your mood changes, and your day brightens, and just it's very powerful, and it's transformational.
Yes. Yes, it really is. Exactly. Beautiful. Okay. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for sharing your insight, your wisdom with us. Thank you for being here.
It's
I
always a
applaud you.
pleasure.
What did you say?
It's always a pleasure hanging out with you. You're
Oh,
awesome.
likewise. Thank you so much. I know you had an injury and you're sitting here with us and you're so courageous. So I know you want to get back to recovering. So thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate your time and your effort and your energy.
Well, thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes. Till next time, my friend.
Absolutely. Anytime. I'll follow you anywhere.
Likewise. Mwah. Bye, Kelly.
Bye. I love you.
Love you too.